Well, so
We are live.
we're live.
We
Okay,
are.
well, welcome everybody. I think we're here.
We're live everywhere else. We're live, and we're Memorex on YouTube. We'll
Yeah.
download that later, upload that later, I guess. Welcome everybody to the Innervision FM universe. It's Tuesday or Wednesday. Whoa! Last night was Tuesday. We had a wonderful debate between the JD Vance and what do you call him? Oh, and it's Thursday actually in the Philippines for their resident time traveler. Got Johnny J in the house. Got Mike, Hey Joe, resident time traveler, Philippines. It's already October 3rd where he's at.
Payday! Yay!
Yay! Yep, I gotta wait till tomorrow.
Well, I have to wait till late today because it goes into my bank, which is in Kansas City.
Kansas City? Oh, wait. Oh, that's different.
Get a rope.
Get a rope.
Yeah. And I got entirely too many windows open. So I'm gonna close out some windows. Give us a lineup of foundations that are donating to us, if you remember.
We're brought to you by Christian Brothers Moving Company currently and Denver Arts Foundation. I guess we're bringing on a couple of other sponsors. And if you want to become a sponsor of innervisionfm.com, hit us up at www.innervisionrecords.org. And
bond fees?
Hmm?
Bond fees?
Bond fees, yep, got bond fees. They came on probably 6 months or so ago.
Richard Damiano?
Yep, can't forget Richard Damiano. No, he did some good work for Johnny and a couple of my friends over the years, corneal transplants and whatnot, different eye procedures and stuff. Check him out. He's based in Englewood, Colorado, or Littleton, actually, Littleton, Colorado.
Yeah.
So that's just a kind of a lineup of who we got there. Thank you, Hey Joe, and thank you folks for joining us in the Innervision FM universe. We're going to talk a little bit about the debate last night.
Yeah, and wait a minute. Let me make sure you guys can hear this. Okay, can you hear?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
here we go.
Oh my God.
And I don't know why I'm coughing so much. Yeah, it's too much smoking. Okay, this is the song. I gave us some topics here, and this is. Oh, come on! Stop it! Okay, let's see if it comes through. Okay, and you can hear it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
JD on the stage, it's October 1. Vance starts talking about what's been done. An app that lets them fly right in illegal immigrants. Where do we begin? Kamala waves the one, magic in the air. Temporary amnesty doesn't seem fair.
The
light getting long, but when JD speaks up, something goes wrong. Why they cut the mic? Why they shut him down? The truth is hiding, but it's all around. Harris and Biden filling the land with people crossing borders by the government's hand. Why the media so afraid of what we gotta say? We the people want the truth today. From CBS, it's Nora and Gail. Moderators quick to silence the tale. JD fact checks, but they cut the sound. Truth in the air, but it's nowhere to be found. Why they scared of what Vance had to say? Why they keeping the facts at bay? Kamala's wand makes it all okay. But what about the laws they betray? Why they cut the mic? Why they shut him down? The truth is hiding, but it's all around. Harris and Biden filling the land with people crossing borders by the government's hand. Why's the media so afraid of gotta say, we the people want the truth today.
Okay.
Wow.
That's good.
That is good, man. That is definitely going to put us out of a job for sure. Except next week, I think probably if we got time, we got a full week next week with interviews and whatnot with what is there's a lady that owned a nightclub.
Yeah,
Still working on that?
I'm working on that, and then it's a lady who does
Tactile
All right. Yes,
Yeah.
I met her at this. What was it called? Some kind of event that the Federation for the Blind had, the fundraiser event, and so I'll be lining her up, and then Monday. No, I'll be here Monday. That night we're going to be on Caliwood Radio. No,
Yes.
Caliwood, yeah, .com with Tony.
Tony Nates,
And
yes.
yeah, and giving away 4 tickets. So yeah, we'll be over there. So I don't have to be there until 6:45, and it's very close to me. So yeah, so that's gonna be from 7 to 8. So I'll be doing a double shot.
Hit us up at info at Innervision FM. I'm sorry. Hit us up at info at innervisionrecords.org if you want more information about the upcoming stuff for Monday.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, basically sandwiched in between all that, I'm gonna show you some projects that I've been working with Reaper on. Certainly there's nothing. Reaper is a digital audio workstation, and there's nothing like having these tools at our fingertips, using AI to come up with good songwriting tips, really good ideas for songs that have maybe a good punchy rhythm and a decent set of lyrics and things, man. But it's not, honestly, you guys, it's not going to replace humanity. It's totally not going to. It's certainly going to mess with some folks, but for the content creator, for those of us that delve into this stuff, it's just a tool. It's kind of like using a chainsaw.
Remember Archie again when they had the song "Honey, Honey," and I think a female wrote that song. Yeah. So Dick Clark would say, next week we're gonna have Archie we're gonna have Archie and the Gang on our show, and being young people, we thought the real Archie, the band Archie in the group, and every week he would show the cartoon doing the song. So it's almost like AI was here, but it was just using, only certain people had access to it, and I don't know, it was here, kind of.
That's a good point, Johnny. That is actually a very good point. This technology's been around for a while. It's just that it's, we're pouring more money into it than ever before. And with computer advancements, using quantum computing, using all these different technologies to come up with all these different ideas, what the mind can conceive, the body will achieve, whether that's the human body individually or whether that's the collective experience of the human race. We come up with something, in our minds, it's going to take place. Case in point, the cell phone that came from the communicator from Star Trek, things like that. If we can come up with it in our minds, it's going to happen sooner or later. So,
Yeah.
Dick Tracy in the 50s.
Yeah.
The watch phone.
Yeah.
And I just thought of a concept because I watched the debate all the way through last night,
Right.
and I'm thinking, like, I've heard of gatekeepers for the music business,
Right.
because we hear the radio, and as you know, we hear the same song. I mean, ever since the beginning of the time, it's very rarely that a song gets broken in a big market. So it has to start in a smaller market, and then it goes through that and goes through that until it builds up to the bigger market. But there are gatekeepers along the way. There's well, before they put him in jail, there was a gatekeeper in Hollywood, Weinstein.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
Yep.
so he was, and everybody knew about this gatekeeper that was doing whatever he was doing to let actresses that either had talent or maybe they didn't have so much talent. And you know, he was the one that you want to get a part in the movie, go see Harvey.
Right.
Like Milli Vanilli.
Well, yeah, that was another one where they say, hey, you guys got the look, but you don't have the sound we want. But they could sing, right? But they didn't have the sound, but they promised this other guy, which I'm not sure, was he in a wheelchair or had some kind of disability or something like that?
Something about that. I can't remember.
Who?
Nelly Vanelli.
The guy that wrote a lot of the stuff for Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, and did the songs and everything like that. So he was the gatekeeper for those two guys, and then but somehow it got out.
Right.
Maybe somebody got mad at somebody and said, okay, I'm going to expose these guys for whatever reason, you know?
How many young actors and stuff have died, and musicians have died over what they've uncovered, you know?
That's right.
Yeah, because you think it's the end of the world. You live in high in a thing, and then they have to remind you that we made you, we can break you, kind of thing.
Break you and take you out. You know?
Yeah. So I'm thinking like, you know, we were kind of like these reporters that they seem to be like just lying. I'm thinking like they're getting millions of dollars, and they say all we want you to do is be the gatekeeper and pretend that you are real reporters, but you just are hired hands to be a gatekeeper. Because I'm thinking like what was going on tonight when JD was explaining this app.
Oh, the CVP1 app. Right.
Yeah, we keep close look at. I mean, we pay attention to that stuff. But what people, there probably like millions of people who don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Well, what was fascinating, now that you bring that CVP1 app up, and the point that JD Vance is wanting to make was that, you know, truly bad folks have the potential to use that CVP1 app to gain asylum status. You know, they're not even vetted. They haven't come into the country as even asylum seekers, but yet they can use that CVP1 app to get this protected status, whatever this is.
That's going to go away when Trump goes back.
Well, as it should, in my opinion. I believe that, you know, if you want to come here, yes, we need folks from all over the world. We are indeed a melting pot, but we do need to make sure that
you have to have skills to be able to qualify to come here.
Yeah, it's a meritocracy. Yeah, and there shouldn't be an argument. There should not even be an argument,
and
because
we're not talking bedroom skills. We're talking about like skills other than that.
Right. We're talking skills that will benefit the greater society as a whole.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, even though we're
Just
But
like
yeah,
when
they-
you come in legally.
But yeah, they straight cut his mic off. They're like, "Thank you very much for the explanation on the law of the blah 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 blah. Thank you." They didn't want to hear his JD Vance's explanation of how
because
things worked.
he fact checked her, and he was coming back with facts.
That's right. Yeah.
What was the total views on that? Anybody know?
Oh, I know. I saw a feed on my TikTok that they just took out that part and just put it in a loop. So I'm pretty sure it's if it was on my TikTok, it's on Facebook, and those other ones platforms as well. But
What I am noticing is Facebook doesn't have as much of that stuff on there. If friends share it with their friends, it might make it through a couple of days later.
Yeah.
X is definitely much more if you want to stay up to date with stuff. But as far as numbers, I haven't gotten an exact figure of who might have watched that debate. I don't suppose too many people watched it. Vice presidential debates are historically, apparently, they're just not as important. I disagree with that. I suspect that if I were the vice president, I would want, my views to be known out, that kind of thing, because I'm one step away from that big chair.
and the
You
song
would
that
think.
yeah, the song we just played, it's going to be on the night debuting at 6 o'clock, and on TikTok, and I've already put my BMI stuff in there, my ISRC
IRSC code,
was,
ISR,
all
yeah,
that stuff.
that
It's
those.
like all that paperwork, man. I was just oh,
What AI app can you use to record a piece of your voice and then put it to
well,
reading something?
let me see, where's the chat? I'll tell you. Well, because I think they do have something.
I personally use 11 Labs.
I think they do
11
have
Labs?
some.
Uh-huh.
I'll check that out.
No. Well, there's one that it allows you to put your voice in karaoke songs, and it auto tunes you if you know, and all that kind of stuff. But that one,
Are you talking about singing or just
Singing,
writing? Oh, okay, that's a little different. Now, 11 Labs will use their pitch shifting stuff, and a lot of AI platforms are partnering with 11 Labs because they've got the largest LLM localized language model. They've got some of the largest libraries of different voices and this kind of thing, and so and there's another one out there that uses.
and the one I use, I think it looked like you can upload like little pieces of songs, and then
Yes.
it'll develop it. But it looks
Yes.
like it already it added something like where you can put your voice in there. But I'm still, working with the other part about I'm just still working with the creating the having a concept for a song, and then giving it, then I go into the AI chat first, say, write me the song. This is what I want. Because I had to say, I want the names of those women. I didn't want to look up the names of those two women. I want the name of the women. And I probably could have said I wanted the name of the app too, because I saw the video, but it was on TikTok, and I'm not quite good at pausing it and going back 10 seconds and all that kind of stuff. So, and I just said I wanted specific things in there, and then it wrote the song. Then I take that song, put it over there, and then I got to figure out how to download like the video and download the MP3s and the WAVs, and it's like, it's probably a lot of visual stuff in there that I just have to keep clicking until I get it.
Yeah.
But it's like I decided country, because I figure like Vance, kind of he has a little bit of country flavor. And
See,
then
that Donna AI, it has lots of features in it, and they're working on editing stuff within Donna as well, so you can open it up and edit, take out stuff, add stuff. So it's up and coming deal, I think.
Well,
I know you can separate the music from the vocals.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
And download your MP3. It costs extra to do that, but you
Oh,
can, you
well,
can
yeah.
do, you can do, like a group of 10 songs, download them and do that. You can also do the copyright type thing, you know,
See, I don't
certified.
I don't know if I could say like give me the song without the vocals. I don't know if I could type in the name of the song and say, and then say instrumental without vocals. And I don't know if it would give me the same song or if it would just create a new song.
Well, no, it's a separate deal in there where you have to click on it, and it'll separate the two tracks.
Oh, okay. Because I know
Yeah.
like if you want to do like sync licenses, sometimes they want, that's what they say, "What do you own and do you have your own, you know, do you own the, not the, what is it called? Where
Well,
you
well,
separate the
with this,
tracks."
you as long as you're on uh, a paid subscription, you own the rights to all of it. But
Yes.
if you make it public within there, everybody within that community has the rights to
Oh,
share it or use it. So that's something.
okay.
Don't make them public.
Okay, I gotta stop doing it.
Yeah,
Well, the
you,
ones
you,
that the ones that the ones that you make public, if you want them public, great, because that only adds to their library, and
yeah,
that's always good because it does get your, what do you call it, your
Name out there.
brand out there, your name, all that stuff out there. But yeah, the things that you want to make money on, all your ASCAP or BMI,
Yeah,
all those, you definitely want to make those to where they're not public. At least this way, that will cut down on people trying to use them in
concepts,
embedded
ideas.
videos, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Hmm.
I had made a couple songs on there and made them public, and then I read the license. Go, oh, I don't want this.
Right?
Oh, man.
You can share all you want with them.
Yeah.
You know, and you can even download, the person you're sharing it with can download it,
Right.
but it's not public domain anymore.
Okay. All right. So I'll change that because I got a folder for all my library songs that I save. So yeah. Okay.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, folks. We just talk about music and political stuff, and we just like to have a good time. Whether you're blind, visually impaired, otherwise disabled, financially challenged, doesn't matter. We love y'all. We want to
Yeah.
serve you, and Innervision FM is the best way to do that. To stay up on all this new tech, it's fun.
Yeah. Now, did you see that lady with the blonde hair who I guess her part of her name is Joy, whatever? She says she wanted Tim just to punch him in the face, and I'm thinking like, okay,
Joy.
is it Joy Reid or?
No.
I just know
Joy Reid's black. Joy Bear.
No, that the black one. Yeah, she's the one. She's
Yeah, she had a meltdown last night.
Oh yeah, man.
she,
Always has meltdowns. Drama queen.
she had a meltdown. She did not enjoy it all. JD Vance ripping old Tim Waltz up.
Oh, man. Yeah. And then that one part where I guess he had fudged it to make it look good on paper, where he said he was in Tiananmen Square during that time.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Oh, I'm just a knucklehead." And I'm thinking like, no, you wanted it to look good and make you look good. So you just fudged it. And then you figure like nobody would ever go back and find out. Just like Biden, when he was plagiarizing, he probably thought, oh, nobody's gonna know this. Nobody's gonna find out that. But and they caught him twice. And you think after the first time, he would say, well, maybe somebody is looking over my shoulder. But that didn't stop him, and he's even worse today.
He served up a
done
heaping.
that his whole career, though. You know, 40 or 50 years of lying, cheating, and stealing.
And Tim Waltz last night served a heaping 2-minute word salad on that particular question about Tiananmen Square. And they did call him out. They're like, so were you there or were you not? And he's like, oh, well, I misspoke. I was there later. Yeah. Kind of thing. It's like, ooh. But, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Interesting characters in this game of politics. But I mean, like I said, it went by like too fast, and then of course, because they have Chinese investors from the CCP or whatever is over there. They can't say nothing about China because that cuts into their paycheck. They can't say anything about what else about Ukraine, but maybe they're getting some money out of that one. Let's see what else. And then they only spent like maybe I think 5 minutes on Israel and what was happening with the Iraq.
Iran.
So Iran. Yeah. So it was just crazy that here they just threw all these bombs over there, and they couldn't spend more time on domestic stuff. But maybe it being too late is maybe the way they were thinking. I guess they wanted JD to be mean to them so they could say, "Oh, see, women, he's mean to women."
Yeah. No, he came across as a real nice guy. I mean, he was definitely in support of Donald John Trump and his America First policies.
Yeah.
And it was thinking about like China just bringing in this January 6th. I just wish they would just say, "Hey, there were no police killed on that day, so stop telling that lie." There was a bunch of FBI people there pushing, like that guy Epstein saying when he said, "Go into the Capitol," and then there was the Viking guy with the horn. They were giving him a tour, and it's almost like I guess we're a couch quarterback. Well, at least I'm a couch quarterback. But I guess when you get there, your mind is moving so quickly, and I think they allowed them to write down notes because they said that Tim was looking down at his notes that he was writing.
Yeah, it sounded like to me that they were allowed to have some notes. So the rules were somewhat amended and things, but and they did some muting of the mics, but it wasn't, I don't know, I guess it wasn't horrible. Except for when JD Vance was trying to explain the stuff about that CVP1 app and the immigration law. Thank you for just explaining the law. Now let's move on. It's like,
he was schooling her, boy. Oh man, he was
pretty good.
Yeah. So, I mean, so that's it. I mean, and I think Harris wants to do that second one debate because she wants to really show how she can be the prosecutor and bring out this and bring out that. And she says, "Give me just another chance, and I'll bring out those things." It's like no. Yeah, no.
Well, there was something scheduled on the 10th, but it ain't gonna happen. I got to agree. It's not in the cards for.
Yeah.
So.
And then tomorrow, I guess Biden's going to do a flyover.
Yeah.
Or a helicopter over what was happening out there.
They're going to shoot him out of the cannon.
Yeah. That'd be kind of interesting. Yeah.
Politically speaking, of course. Never any
Hold
other.
that salute.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So I don't know. We will see. I mean, it was interesting just to see how, because I think like last time Trump went to that town that had the trains derailed and all that. He went and he went to the fast food place and bought him a bunch of hamburgers and stuff like that. And so I'm not sure what he did down at the other place. And then I guess Elon Musk is giving some of these little boxes that can pick up internet.
Right.
And here we're still waiting on the, was it like $40 billion or some crazy amount of money that we've been waiting since the first of the year. And they said they were gonna
Yes.
put internet in the rural areas, but they have so much DEI regulations that they can't roll out the program. So the money's just sitting there.
I do not understand. Folks, if you like this type of content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, whatever platform you're watching us on or listening to us
Yeah.
on, depending on what part of the demographic you're in. If we do service the blind and low vision community, as well as physically or financially challenged musicians, recording artists, and people like you that love our country and love liberty.
I was listening to this guy, and he, at the age of 15, he went to Harvard. So he's a black guy here, and he was saying something about wait a minute. I almost lost the train of thought. Oh, okay. And this is the wild concept. Okay, you know how Live Nation, they have the market corner as far as like the concerts, you have to go through them, and then then that money goes a lot of places.
Yes.
And, well, he came with this concept where it's called Superphone, and I think I checked it out, and I think it's like maybe it's like $21 a
Yeah,
month.
I remember you checked it out a couple of years ago. Yeah.
I think it might have been like $21, and I'm going to get rid of my MailChimp because it's not doing me any good. And so he was saying like what they do is and I heard this other guy say the same thing. They have enough money to buy out the arena where they're going to be showing. Then they have in their list all these millions of people that live sometimes in that area and whatever, or people that will fly to that area. And so then they just resell the ticket because they already developed a relationship with all these people, and therefore the concerts are always sold out. And even if they only sell 50%, they're still making a profit off of it.
Yeah, I was in a non-fungible token virtual conference during the lockdown, and they were talking about rolling out this technology. I suspect, obviously, that somebody must have gotten it done.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So it's like, if you independent artists, and I'm trying to get Tony to realize it. I haven't talked to him about it because he's going to school and stuff like that, but building a relationship, if we just had if we had 10 people, 20 people that say, hey, we're going to support you on a monthly basis, $25, that would make a difference. Right?
That's right. That's
So,
right. So if you got tunes, let us know. Info at innervisionrecords.org. That's info at innervisionrecords.org. And we'll see what we can do to help out.
Yeah. I know this comedian, Jimmy Abeda, who does the exact thing he used to text a lot of people. He had this, and when he would have an event, he would just text out this big list. And like I said, it's still, I mean, if the wheel's not broken, don't try to fix it. But this other technology, I'm gonna sign up for it and see. It was a reason why I didn't sign up for it before, but this has come around the second time. And the show is called something about they talk to you for a while, and then they have this drinking game, which that was kind of irritating because I said I want to get some more information out of this guy instead of playing this. But that's their audience, and so their audience want them.
Sure.
They're young guys, so the drinking thing is what they do.
Sure.
But definitely we're gonna check into that, and when we bring on the young lady that own the club, I don't know, I just think that she was like a real hustler, and I don't, she may be too, tired and say, I'm not going to go there again. But it seemed like if you work that thing right, you can have that audience. And when we're on this platform right here, so Facebook, the LinkedIn, whatever, we're just renting their space, and they got all the information of the people that, that is on their platform, but not on our platform. So my thing is like, let's see
Why
how
couldn't,
we can,
why couldn't a nightclub like that do live streaming for their acts? Generate other,
Actually, there's nothing stopping a nightclub from setting up some
yeah,
live stream stuff.
because a lot of people in Europe,
Sponsor
they love American music. So and if
it'd be another income stream they could hustle, you know.
Well, the only thing stopping it really is is money. Yeah, because these pieces of technology, all these pieces of software, what they've gone to lately, barring say the digital audio workstations, they've gone to a subscription base, as you know. So everything costs. So they nickel and dime us to death. I mean, all the fun stuff we'd want to do would literally cost us thousands upon thousands of dollars a month just to be able to support.
yeah, I'm
And
cutting
so,
some subscription out of my thing too, because I think I'm not using that and this and this.
right.
So just a waste of
Yeah.
money.
I've trimmed the fat as pretty much as far as I can trim it, but it's going to be a crazy next month. I mean, man, oh man, we are
Oh
in
yeah.
for it.
And,
We got the
and
strike.
as in 2022, 13,000 voted for my opponent, and then and then the Republic, it was only 4,452 people.
Okay.
Now I would think that was I wonder if that's going to move up as
Well,
far as like the Republicans and independents.
because of the fact that more Republicans are registering than ever, I would imagine you're going to get a bump on that. Johnny Johnson is running for House District number 5. How do folks find more about you?
So it's Johnny J, and then the number 4 HD5CO.com. And just got a donation last night. That was really cool. I came out of nowhere. This guy had donated before, and so just out of nowhere, and I got to send him a thank you note too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
definitely,
important.
definitely. So that just came out of the blue. So I really appreciate that. And so so it's happening. And then we'd have a meeting tomorrow night, and it's like, I was sitting around and saying I should probably call some more, because I have a list of about 100 people that should be at our meetings, and there's only a few of us that consistently show up. So I'm thinking like, well, maybe they're waiting until this is the we always have the meeting at the first of the month. Maybe they're waiting for this meeting for them to start showing up, or maybe not. We'll see tomorrow night.
We got 30 days until the election, 30 odd days. So I don't know.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. So anyway, so hey, that's gonna do it for tonight. This is our let's see, 1, 2, 3.
It's Friday.
4-day weekend. 4-day weekend. Yeah. So
your
anyways.
Wednesday is Hey Joe's Thursday, and our Friday is whatever.
Something like that. Something like that.
My head really hurts now.
God bless everybody. See you next
Take
week.
care.
We'll have some fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up with that song, and we'll bow out.
That'll be
See ya.
awesome.
All right.
Shut him down. The truth is hiding, but it's all around. Here's somebody filling the land with people crossing borders by the government's hand. Why's the media so afraid of what we gotta say? We the people want the truth today.